Welcome to the Final Stand show, the funnest cryptocurrency show on the internet. Come and subscribe with the notifications on to stay updated in real time as we continue to see the market unfolding. I'm also working on a big new channel soon that's going to cover finance in a way like you've never seen before, or maybe you have seen it before, who the heck knows. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump into some of the news today. As you can see, we have the beautiful studio background once again, my quaddy mic, my quaddy computer. It's been far too long working on a big project, so I've been going back and forth between different places, been actually far from here for a while, so it's good to be back. Gonna be having a big transformation very soon here. A lot of things are happening at the same time, so be on the lookout for that, as hopefully we will see some cool things coming in. Hello Mike, KAYC, and Frogger Dish, as well as Dogecoin Dad. I can finally see the comments in full clear HD again. Alex Yanez, hey Coachella 2022, he says, nice, interesting. A Raul coming in as well, but take a look at this. You may have missed this hidden message in Elon Musk's Easter post. You probably may have already seen the post. If you've been on Twitter, it's gone pretty dang viral, already with over 200,000 likes. In the post, you can see this right here was not the hidden message, but still very cool. Elon Musk posting a picture of Floki, his Dogecoin pup, his Shiba Inu. Floki obviously having a very actually kind of a serious look, which is ironic, right? I mean, I think it's cool. He looks super adorable and cute. If you just came into live, take a second to press that like button. Someone commented a bunch of angry faces and then a laughing emoji. I see how it is. You're trying to pull a prank on us, making us think you're mad. But yes, Christopher as well asking about what's going to happen with Accept Crypto. So once again, the meeting is on Monday, and that's actual out-of-pocket counsel that's been paid for by the team. That's going to then decide exactly how the rescission will take place, what's going to happen with it. And so once that kind of starts, I think we can really see things rolling back to normal again, which is exciting. I'm excited just for people to have that relief of seeing the actual solution being implemented and rolled out. It's going to take a little bit of time, but fear not, it shall happen. Matt, the Doge King, happy Easter, says Moon. I appreciate that. Happy Easter to you as well. Happy Easter to everyone. There we go. The cute little dog, and he's in a pink hoodie as well, which is kind of funny. I mean, come on, Elon, what are you doing? Putting your guy dog in a pink hoodie? I mean, hey, it's 2022. You can do whatever you want. That was a bad joke. I'm sorry. Hang on, folks. The ride is about to start. Happy Easter, Matt. Dogecoin to the moon, says Patrick. You can see all the beautiful little art on the background, which I don't know how he did that because it looks like it's shining. But here, a lot of people miss this. Dogecoin eggs. Yes, that's right. All the little Dogecoins on the eggs. Now, this is important for really two reasons. Now, the first one is he's basically showing stockpiling Dogecoin. You go find as much Dogecoin as you can and stockpile it now, get a lot of it, hold a lot of it at this point, because what's going to happen in the future? It's going to be way more valuable. So that's right, there's a signal to be holding a lot of Dogecoin. It's kind of a little bit of an interpretation. Maybe he didn't directly mean that, but the thing that other people may not notice that we here on the show are going to talk about is also one of the biggest and most important things for anyone is who? Their family, right? And Elon Musk, he cares a lot about his family. He cares a lot about his kids. He obviously wants to see his kids being happy. And the fact that he is participating in Dogecoin activities with his kids is going to make his kids like Dogecoin more. It shows they already like Dogecoin now. That's what this is. An Easter egg hunt is not for adults, it's for kids. And so when Elon's kids, the people who matter arguably most to him in the entire world, in fact, not really even arguably, definitely the people who matter most to him in the entire world, when they are caring about Dogecoin, that means Elon Musk is not going anywhere when it comes to caring about Dogecoin. It's a beautiful way for him to bond with his kids. It's a cool thing. I think it's awesome that he's doing that. So shout out to Elon for his Dogecoin post today. I want to know, did you notice the Dogecoin eggs, or did you only notice the Dogecoin dog? A lot of people only noticed the dog. Some people did notice the eggs. If you've been trained to actually look and analyze Elon's posts, then you probably noticed the Dogecoin eggs. Or if you just happen to be looking on your computer, you definitely would have noticed it more likely there. But as we move on to the first piece of news today, take a look at this. This is actually pretty interesting. Also, Elon Musk just said, I love it. Sign me up. Let's go and see what his tweet is responding to. Oh, look at this. Metaverse threats are existential. That's funny. If you lose your life in the metaverse, you lose your life in real life. Mark Zuckerberg. Oh no. Basically, this was from a post where Facebook spent $26.8 billion on Mark Zuckerberg's protection in just 1 year in 2021. $26.8 million I mean, what are they doing? Wrapping him in bubble wrap every single morning? For goodness sakes, that's insane. I mean, just the massive amount of money that is, hundreds of thousands of dollars per day. I mean, pretty incredible that it was able to be racked up to that level. I mean, what exactly is happening? I mean, does he have an army of Ninja Turtles out to get him all the time and they have to each be individually quashed? I mean, for goodness sakes, that's like a presidential level of protection and security. They must have an entire bunker for him somewhere that is fully decked out with gold bars and golden toilets and diamonds and everything like that. I mean, it has to be diamond protection. I mean, for goodness sakes, I love his sign me up, says Elon Musk. That's pretty funny. But we're also seeing this news story as well. So Wolf of Wall Street inspiration Jordan Belfort reportedly charged $40,000 for a 2-day crypto workshop at his Miami estate. That's pretty crazy. 3 years after he called Bitcoin a mass delusion, so kind of a big shift. And I think that's okay. A lot of people are really criticizing here, saying, how could this happen? Look what he did. Look at this. Look at this. The truth is, the man spent close to 2 years in prison for what he did. Obviously, extremely bad on multiple different levels. He clearly shouldn't have been doing that. That said, he did pay for his time. He did come and try to make things right in some ways, which I think is overall a positive way to look at what happened. I mean, at the same time, he's definitely a crazy dude. I mean, there's no question about that. But for him now to go from hating crypto to liking it, yeah, you could argue it's a little bit artificial, but at the same time, I mean, look at all the people who now love crypto that didn't like it that much in 2018. I mean, it's a lot of people. Seriously, think about it. So many of the most influential people, the biggest celebrities in crypto right now, didn't even like it much before really recently. Now, for us, I've actually personally been investing in Dogecoin since all the way back in 2018. So at the same time, he was putting out stuff that was negative. We were actually investing in it, a lot of us. So it's okay. Not everyone's going to be like that. I don't think there's ever been a point where I really hated cryptocurrency. I've always had fun with it. Yes, obviously, we've liked it way more starting really this last year and a half or so. So that's definitely a big increase there. But there's also apparently 600 people who signed up to pay 1 Bitcoin to go to this workshop, and only 9 were chosen. That's kind of crazy that many people are willing to pay that much money to go and be part of that. It must be something interesting. You really can see anyone going from one position where they are in a lot of trouble to going somewhere else pretty dang fast. So that is definitely interesting to see. Also, this is the entire crypto market right now. Let's go and take a look. As you come in, take a second to press that like button. It actually does help for us to get out to as many people as possible. 1 like equals 1 new viewer coming into the live. Hit the like button, says Torch versus the World. Matt, do you do any crypto mining? I've dabbled in the past with it. I own a crypto miner. Am I currently running full speed ahead with mining? I'm more focused on YouTube. I mean, I do like mining as well, but it's not really as much my thing. Chase as well says, and Diana. I'm not sure what he's referring to there, but whatever you're referring to, I happen to agree with it. Bitcoin down 1% today to 39,000, breaking below that 40K mark. Then we see this one right here, down to 1.29%, below 3,000, with Ethereum, BNB getting near that 400 level on the downside. Cardano down as well. Not a good day for the crypto market. Solana, we're seeing actually a lot of interest that has been sucked away from some of these top cryptos, and a lot of that is actually going to cryptos further down. Like Luna has been receiving more and more interest lately. Now though, it is down below $78, or below $80 rather, to $78. 14 cents for Dogecoin, down another 2%. That said, Dogecoin has passed Polkadot now and taking that 11th spot and is holding it relatively strongly. So we are seeing stuff happen. It's just not on the same scale that we were seeing it before. 4-20 Doge is going to the moon, it says Mr. Marino 007. I happen to like that idea very much. We're not far away from that date, are we? How many days? Today's date is the 17th, so we only have 3 more days until 4-20. Will there be a big Elon Musk announcement? Is that the day that he has been waiting for to put Tesla Dogecoin acceptance out there into the world? That would be cool. If it is, we'll just have to wait and see. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Matt, when will the recession take place? Will you get the same amount of ETH back or the same USD back? So that is actually why council has been hired, to try to figure out the best way to do that. Because what happened is there were some bots that were able to come in, and not just bots, some people actually did sell. Some people made a little bit of money from it, random individuals and some bots. So those people, and it was a bunch of random different ones, those people did take some money out, then some people held all the way through, so there's a lot more to it, but all of the money that had any association whatsoever with the team or team tokens is still sitting there in the wallets. We also have right now 100% of the money that has gone into liquidity. It's all still there. No liquidity has been pulled whatsoever. So there is money that is available to do this rescission. However, the exact method in which it will happen is still up for question. And the way that could happen is if you're still holding your tokens, you may have the ability to sell those back for at or near, and it may be less, it may be more. We don't really know exactly what's going to happen with that, but you will have the ability to sell your tokens back for Ethereum. And then also maybe you could get tokens as well from another crypto launch that is potentially coming. So there's a lot of things that are being looked at for how this can best be handled. And once I have more information, I will certainly tell you. So that's just a few of the brainstormed ideas. Then obviously once there's a clearer picture, of course, I'm going to let you know right away. Thanks for the update. Matt says, Terry Lee, you are welcome. And good evening, says ATHAN. At Upcoin, happy Easter to you as well, says Dogecoin Dad. Oh no, is Upcoin here? Happy Easter, says Upcoin. That's funny. I wonder, is Upcoin secretly Upshot coming with his secondary account? It may be. Who knows? We don't know. Did you get married, my dude, says Zaxi. Then I may have. I don't know. But there may be an announcement coming soon. Who knows? Who knows? Did you get married? I love it. Any new picks from Patreon, says Joseph. Yeah, so basically with Patreon, unfortunately, we've had to shift so much of our focus to the rescission. But once that is completed, and once we are able to move forward, there is going to be a massive wave of energy that comes to Patreon. Make Patreon great again is a slogan that some people have been using. I happen to like that. I think it's right. We need to make it great again. Thanks, Doge to the Moon, says J-Star Services as well. And look at that. Some blue paw prints. Reaction coin, or rat coin to the moon. Mr. Mighty. All right, so someone ban Mr. Mighty. Not really. Don't really ban him. But oh my gosh, how dare you, Mr. Mighty? Rat coin to the moon? What are you doing there? We also have this Cowboys Jerry Jones first ever NFL partnership with a cryptocurrency company. Basically, we now are starting to see business when it comes to cryptocurrency and business when it comes to sports going to that next level that really was kind of on hold for some sports. Football, for example, was actually blocking some of the crypto sponsorships. Now, though, there is a big push towards coming back to it. Blockchain is one of the oldest and most trusted digital asset platforms in the world, has easy-to-use products, and remains relentlessly focused on customers, Jones said via a press release ahead of the press conference. They are bringing Wall Street to the main street by making digital assets available to anyone, anywhere in the world, and that's a touchdown for our millions of global fans. We take pride in being the first team in the NFL to sign an official cryptocurrency partnership and are very proud to venture into this innovative business with blockchain.com. So obviously they're paying a heck of a lot of money for that, to literally have Jerry himself actually verbally sponsoring you. I mean, that must cost quite a bag there. I mean, if you're Jerry, you already have so much money. How much does it take? If you're a billionaire, how much will it take for you to do that? I don't know. Don't ban me on VIP tier. Okay, unban Mr. Mighty. He's VIP tier. We gotta unban him. I love that. The Ratcoin jokes will never stop with them. But seriously, the Ratcoin, if you do buy it, unfortunately, you are completely and totally prohibited from watching Final Stand. It's just the way it is. If you even buy one Ratcoin, I unfortunately will have to boot you forever from your privileges of even existing, potentially. I mean, we may actually have to take away existence rights of Ratcoin holders. It's just one of the drastic steps that is necessary for such a terrible coin that's causing so much damage and pain on the world. I mean, how dare it? How dare it? Dogecoin has a girlfriend, says Eric. Oh gosh. That's funny. Some people saying some nice things. I like it. The chart going up too. Yeah, if you haven't pressed like, you're welcome to do that. It actually does truly help. But I mean, there's no question about it. It really just depends on which way you're looking at it. But I like this. I think it's good. They also have another quote here. We chose to partner with Cowboys because they represent the most trusted brand in professional sports. I wouldn't say that. I mean, yeah, they're pretty good for that. But most trusted brand, I mean, actually, maybe. Who's more trusted? Well, I guess I can't think of one that's more trusted. So I guess the Cowboys are the most trusted. I mean, they don't seem like they would be, but I can't think of another one. Someone let me know. Who's the most trusted team in sports? There has to be something I'm not thinking of. I mean, who are even the contenders? I guess the Cowboys would be right up there towards the top. Maybe you'd say, if you're going to look at an NBA team, I mean, no one trusts the Lakers, right? No one trusts the Rams. Those are both the LA teams, which are huge and get a lot of attention. I mean, maybe the Celtics are somewhat trusted, you could argue. That's tough. I mean, that's seriously really tough. But yeah, that would be a good brand to associate yourself with. I don't know. Someone let me know. I'll look at some of your comments and see which sports team you consider to be the most trusted in the world. Oh, it would probably actually be in the world. It would probably be a soccer team. That's what it would be. It would be a soccer team. Who's the best soccer team in the world right now? That's probably the most trusted on the world scale. Then if you look at the United States, it would probably be, yeah, I guess maybe the Cowboys. That certainly could be it. It would probably have to be an NFL team, I guess. Maybe actually the Patriots or potentially the Bucks, whichever team Tom Brady is on, the best player in the NFL. That could be the most trusted. There's a lot of different ways you could go with this. It really could be anyone. Growing up in rural America, where football is deeply rooted in the cultural side of things, I'm incredibly honored to join forces with the world's most valuable sports franchise and the Jones family, who have dedicated their lives to building a first-class franchise on and off the field for 33 years. So there we go. I guess the most valuable, I guess that means the most trusted. Close enough. Sports team most trusted, not Ratcoin. I agree with that. Whichever team likes Ratcoin is the least trusted team in the world. That's the way it is. Happy Resurrection Day, says the Avenger. Happy Resurrection Day to you as well. I don't know. I just think Doge is fun, and I love dogs. They're so cute, especially Dogecoin. I happen to agree with you there. Let's go Doge as well, says King Drew. You can't not love Doge. How could you? How dare you? Oh, you don't love it? Well, who are you? What are you doing? And why are you doing it? Oh yeah, so far we haven't gotten many answers. I don't think anyone has a better idea of who's the most trusted. I mean, there has to be someone. Arizona Coyotes. Okay, yeah, there we go. It's the Arizona Coyotes. That's the most trusted team in sports. There we go. You figured it out. You got the answer. The Arizona Coyotes, a team I've never heard of, is of course the most trusted name in sports. Has to be. That's why we've never heard of them, because they're too trusted to even be mentioned. Cryptocurrency as a payment option, not anytime soon. This is a little bit of news on the negative side. Had to include it in here. Amazon is saying, it could happen in the future, but not anytime soon. It's not going to happen today, not going to happen tomorrow, not next week, not next month, maybe a couple months from now, but probably not. That's too soon. Maybe a year from now. There we go. A year from now, we could see it. Who knows when? Amazon's new CEO, Andy Jassy, who is taking over for Jeff Bezos. I'm sorry. Did I say that wrong? Jeff, please don't sue me. I'm sorry. I'll say your name right. I'll say it right. Just don't sue me. I'm just an innocent YouTuber, Jeff. Please. I'm begging you. Don't sue me. How else will I be able to short Ratcoin? If you take all my money, Jeff, by suing me, I won't be able to short Ratcoin anymore, which will be, of course, the most devastating thing of all, because that's my favorite thing to do, is, of course, short Ratcoin and buy more Doge. Doge to the moon, it says Michael as well. How can I replenish my Dogecoin supply continually forever without having money to do so? So, Jeff, don't do it to me, please. I'm asking you nicely. But seriously, though, well, come on, Andrew Jassy. Just accept it already. What are you waiting for? Basically, he's not so for it. A lot of these companies did hire cryptocurrency advisors to look into it, and it seems more of a ritualistic type of thing. We actually need more of a force in the world to get companies to accept crypto, which is why accept crypto is one of the best ideas you can possibly think of. The only problem is you can't always know what to expect when a coin launch happens, but that doesn't mean the idea has to be given up on, because it is a beautiful idea. I would more than a lot of things, maybe not more than anything, that's a strong statement, but more than a lot of things, I would love to see that happening. Maybe there's a way to figure it out. So that's why the council has been hired to help with that and to figure out all of the answers. But it's already been discussed a lot, what's going to happen there. So we're not necessarily super far away. It's just a matter of consulting, making sure everything can work and will work, and then moving forward with it. But, oh yeah, that's, so Joseph coming in and saying that that's actually not true. Joseph is under the impression that I've taken people's money. Actually, what happened with Accept Crypto, I am currently at a big loss in terms of I put some investment into it, not only from buying it, which I'm obviously like everyone else, if you put it in based on what happened with it, obviously that was not good. Then also on top of that, I did put in a decent amount of my own money, a pretty good amount, into some of the marketing side of it just to help out, because I wanted to see it doing as well as possible, and so making sure everything was prepared for that. And obviously with that money, what happened to it? Well, we'll have to see exactly what the plan is, but I'm down big. That's basically what it comes down to it. And there's no way I'm going to profit whatsoever from what happened. In fact, the only possibility is me losing money. And you know what? That's part of what comes with the territory, because not everything's going to go right all the time. However, I think there could be a silver lining here, something beautiful. If the idea is capable of living on in potentially another form, that could be where the real bread and butter here is. Oh, look at that. We're up. The viewers are starting to go up. I love it. People must be pressing the like button. Matt didn't do, he said the S word. I wish I could say it, but YouTube will get mad at me. Matt didn't do S. We still have your back, says Joseph. I appreciate that. Yes, some of the people who are hating, they just simply, I mean, I get it. I would hate on me too if I didn't understand what actually happened. But once you figure it out, if you still hate, then that means you just want to hate. It doesn't mean you actually care about the facts, which is the case. Some people also online are full-time Matt Wallace haters. That's actually a job. There's a group of people who literally get paid money through tips and selling NFTs. By their entire job is to hate on Matt Wallace, which is crazy. It's actually an honor. I truly consider it to be an honor that that's the case. So thank you for that. What's up from Hawaii, says Stan. And short the rat, pump the dog, says J-Star Services. I happen to agree with you there. I mean, Ratcoin, we need to short the heck out of it. I don't normally give financial advice on the channel, but the one financial advice that I will give you right now is to sell all your Ratcoin if you own any. Just sell it all. Get rid of it. If you want to short it, I wouldn't be mad at you for that either. That could be a very positive thing to do. Short it, sell it, whatever you want. If you want to buy it and then sell it right away, that's not a good thing to do. Don't do that. We don't want any buying whatsoever into Ratcoin. It has to be all sells all the time. We want to go to the sewer where Ratcoin belongs. Did Matt Wallace rug pull, says David. For a rug pull to happen, it would have actually had to have been something where we saw money taken out of the liquidity, which has not been the case. Also, wouldn't I want to profit if I was going to do that? Well, I haven't, and also the rescission is coming. So, I mean, it's kind of a ridiculous accusation to be thrown out there, but you know, it is what it is. Matt's tips help make me thousands. Doge to the moon, says Michael Caps. Yeah, the truth is, when our Patreon is running in full steam, we have some of the best picks out there, but it does require an additional amount of research, an additional amount of looking into cryptos and what they can do, an additional amount of our own resources to see some of these incredible picks like we've seen in the past. It's going to come again. Don't worry. We've had a little bit of an issue lately, but that's okay. It is what it is. We're not going to stop whatsoever, and we'll still continue to use the same methods that created the incredible success we've seen on the Patreon. We'll continue to use that for even more success in the future. This happened last year, says Jay Shimmy. And here's a real project, Shiro, as well, says Northern. I've never heard of that. I don't know. David, you rug pull your grandmother's purse, says Keaton. Yeah, David, what are you doing? Then a different David, I believe, says Dogecoin to the moon. I happen to like this David more than the other David. The other David, what are you doing? Come on, man. Also, if you did leave, then still you can participate in that, but it's just going to be a little bit extra step that has to be taken there. Amazon, if they do decide to accept it, that would obviously be an incredible move for them. It would be very smart, and it would be so amazing that I think people would even press the like button on this video because that's how amazing it is. Ratcoin or Radcoin, says Allison. Well, those are the exact opposites of the spectrum. Some people getting political as well. Stan getting a little bit political in there. I mean, Dogecoin to the moon. Oh my gosh, it's politics can be kind of funny sometimes. They are entertaining at the very least. Crypto isn't just for the bros. Meet the mothers entering the market. I thought this article was a little bit silly, but kind of cool. I mean, you don't normally think of moms when you think of crypto investors. However, this article seems to be suggesting that mothers are now, some of them at least, having fun with crypto. You can see this mom wearing an NFT shirt. Obviously, a lot of younger people will then become moms and probably still continue to enjoy their cryptocurrency just like they are now, including dads as well. Dads loving cryptos, moms loving cryptos. I don't know. I mean, that just looks like Van Gogh. It's not. Well, that's not an NFT. I guess what are they focusing on? This NFTs are not, in my opinion, the same thing as crypto. So that's still pretty dang cool. But obviously. And also, this mom actually extremely successful. Not just someone who's enthusiastic about it. She is one of the most successful people in crypto right now, doing really, really, really well, which is actually cool to see. We want to see people building businesses, creating things, and growing financial prosperity from the industry. That's what it is. Cryptocurrency is about financial prosperity. It's about changing your life from that perspective and making it better. If we can see that a lot, then boom, cryptocurrency is successful, and that's what we want to see. Oh no, it's Upcoin in the chat. Run, says David Sandy. At least Upcoin hates Ratcoin. I mean, that's the one thing I'll give them. I think the person who made that, I don't think they're actually associated. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. I don't know. Upcoin, are you actually associated? Because you've been here, part of our channel for a while. I do appreciate all the love. I am curious though, are you part of Upcoin or not? I don't know. Will Doge hit $1? Says Oscar. It could even be Upstart himself. Who knows? Probably not, but anything's possible. Yeah, Doge is definitely going to hit $1. The question is not if, the question is when, and the when could be this year, especially with the moon landing scheduled for later this year. Many people still ignoring that, not even thinking about it. Elon Musk literally posting Dogecoin X. It must have taken a bit of time for him to make all the Dogecoin X. Maybe he had someone else do it, but still, I mean, that's cool. He did it. He has Dogecoin X. If he has that, why wouldn't he do all the other stuff he's been planning and promising and getting us excited about? Anyway, I'm Matt Wallace. This is Final Stand, and I will see you in the next video.